is the third baseman going up against Chris Sale as Sale takes the mound, making his fourth start of the spring. Seen last year, as we said, just 24 years old now, 20 homers in 53 games last season. Nicknamed the crack of the bat, as you said. You watch these guys in batting practice, these baby bombers.
Voting hit to Fulmer, who won it, but goodness gracious.
To overcome the fact that he wasn't here for most of the year. Such a good performance in those 53 games, they traded away Brian McCann in the offseason. 2-2 pitch from Sale, fouls off, and Sanchez stays alive.
It's not a big deal.
When they start talking about first or second in Yankee history, you're having a pretty good year. Suddenly got a little injection of youth, a little bit of life. Swing and a miss there, and Sale strikes out Sanchez. Signed a free agent contract. 37-year-old. Can still hit, no question about that. Here a swing and a miss, and quickly Sale is ahead, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Sale, inside.
What a talented player he is,
too. The year before, he had a great year.
That was almost like
interleague play as a DH for the Cardinals last year. Drops it in there for the strike. The called third strike. He freezes Matt Holliday. First inning with 2 strikeouts. Facing Chris Carter here.
This guy is typical swinging.
And he gets after this one. Slashing foul.
Factor on the team. Hey, he was a #1 pick by the Mariners. Never really worked out there.
No, he never did. That's
to New York.
Right about. Swing and a miss. And Carter strikes out to begin the second inning. Third.
Back leg to the righties. And so far tonight, it's just early, he hasn't had great command with that pitch. He was actually the #2 overall selection in 2009. Strasburg was
glad you could join us. Glad I could say that here on Nest.
Whoa.
Bat goes flying out of the hand of Aaron Hicks and all the way up into the seat.
And that's the pitch I'm looking for. That is the nasty back leg breaking ball. That bad. And Aaron Hicks goes and grabs a different one to play with.
You talked about it before as a young man with raw power. But they got 2, so now everybody gets one.
You can't trade 2 baseballs for a bat. I'm not either. They're going to have to figure out a way to straighten that out in between.
It was great, though. She looked at the baseball. I'm like, what?
I just had a sweet baseball bat.
There's the office. You got booed by 10,000 people. Swing and a miss. And Chris Sale strikes out the side.
The key here, they were on the losing team, and they did not come up today. But, guys, it was also up to 85 pitches in this environment. And also, the Sox aren't going to face the Yankees till a little bit later into the season. Those were all factors.
Against very possibly this season. But Sale knows he won't see them for a while. And so far, so good for Sale. His 40th pitch.
Kind of a looping backdoor breaking ball.
Fly ball, right field, drifting foul into the seat. And he fouls that up to stay alive. Swing and a miss there, and another strikeout for Sale. And here's Jacoby Ellsbury, who grounded to Sanchez. 2-time world champion with the Red Sox. Came up in, of course, his final year with the Red Sox, 2013. Tried to hold up there, but he couldn't. Strike 3 call.
Especially for a middle infielder.
Matt Holliday swings at the first pitch.
Come down, and you just stand there and wait for it. And it's a hard transition play.
And it is a base hit. And Travis drove in a run with an RBI single. Just misses outside. Swing and a miss. He got him. Holliday strikes out. First out of the inning and the 8th strikeout tonight. That'll bring up Chris Carter. He struck out to lead off the second inning. Inside. So the scoreboard is in error on the error. Swing and a miss there. 2-1 the count. Very late. Spring training, kind of one of those veteran free agents hanging out there. As you said, the free swinging. 206 strikeouts in the National League last year. And that was
200 plus Ks. Goodness. It's the way the game is evolving, though.
3-2 count, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Sam.
Something like that, the Buffalo, and so they became the Oryx Buffalo. Kentetsu.
Tonight he struck out in the first inning. Led off. Oh, this is Romine, beg your pardon. We got a pinch hitter.
Son of former big leaguer, the Boston Red Sox, one of my AAA roommates, Kevin Romine.
Kevin Romine. The stories.
He's probably got some stories.
1-2 pitch. He held up. Here's the pitch. Austin Romine fouls it off. Tried to hold up there, and he does on the... Kevin Romine had 5 career homers, 4 at Fenway Park. Strike 3 called, 10th strikeout of the game for Chris Sale.
Because you can't hit it.